You guys, I wanted to, as I promised, continue to follow up and follow the Tamar Braxton story. It's just a heartfelt story. It's sad, and I've really been touched by that because I talk about a lot on Phases Life Vibes, my other channel, about mental health and self-care and all of and mothers and how we carry so much on us and burdens and all different and suicide and drug addiction, and I talk about all of that. And so that's really why this story is really special to me. Plus, I mess with Tamar. I love her. I'm a fan of hers and her entire family. Like, I love all her sisters. And I love the Braxton family values. I watched every episode, recorded them, so I'm a fan for real, a diehard fan. And so that's why I continue to bring you guys updates. Before we get into the update of Tamar, her sisters has spoken out. She has four sisters, and three of the four spoke up. Tamar Braxton shocked fans when she was rushed to the hospital after a possible suicide attempt in the late hours of Thursday, July 16th. Now, the 43-year-old family is speaking out for the first time since her hospitalization, asking their loyal fan base to pray for our family. Despite the drama played out on Braxton family values, the family rushed to Tamar's side at the hospital and are turning to their faith. Trina Braxton, 45, took to social media and posted a photo with a white background and a red love heart. She captioned the picture with a love heart and a prayer hand emoji. Fans immediately sent her positivity in the comments, praying for Tamar Braxton's recovery. Tawanda Braxton shared the next heartfelt message about her sister's condition. The 46-year-old reality TV star posted her own picture reading, "Pray for our family." The snap showed a navy background with skin-colored hearts and the four words written in light pink. Tawanda only captioned the shot with one prayer hand emoji, but that's all it took for the good wishes to come pouring in from fans and A-listers. Tracy Braxton, 49, took to social media, asking fans to send prayers to their family's way, posting a photo with the words, "Keep my family in your prayers." Tamar's sister didn't include any caption, and she didn't need to. Several fans filled up her comment section with positive wishes for the Braxtons as well as Tamar. While 3 out of Tamar's 4 sisters have addressed the situation, the only one left to comment is Toni Braxton. At the time of this post, she has not said anything about Tamar's possible suicide attempt. The last news that we got is that she's stable but was still unresponsive. I think maybe today is better. I'm just not sure exactly on that part of it, but she is still in the hospital where she has to be watched 24/7. So we just really sincerely send up our prayers. Like I said before in my previous live, is that we just send prayers up. We never know what people are going through, and she just always looks so happy, chipper, and she stated what was on her mind, when there was issues, but for the most part, she laughed, she talked, and she looked pretty, and she was doing her thing, and she was working, and it's just sad. You never know. That goes to show you that you never know, because you never saw the signs of Tamar being suicidal. By no means. She loves Logan to the core. Like, Logan is her everything, and she would not want to leave him by committing suicide. So I'm going to read another portion of the letter that she sent. She said, "We fight with each other, we betray each other, and now we're physically assaulting each other. All happening because of your show, Braxton Family Values, has chosen to show the absolute worst side of a strong, independent, and successful African American family. A show that I created to showcase a strong Black family as a beacon of hope for all the young Black girls and boys out there. But instead, you coached us into finding the worst in each other, linking the network to cruel white slave masters who once chained our forefathers and the oppressive police forces that now terrorize our communities," she said. "I hope those ratings were worth it because you succeeded in destroying a great Black family." Meanwhile, she said that the final stake into the heart of her family was the day you dug up a secret I'd never shared with anyone, a secret I was so ashamed to talk about that I hid it even from my own mom. The fact that I had been assaulted and raped repeatedly from age 6 to age 16. sometimes multiple times a day, end quote. Braxton said that the producers had, quote, exposed it on your show in front of my entire family and 100 crew members, unquote, she added. Quote, you broke me that day, and I considered ending my own life then for the shame that I felt. She ended the email. Quote, I have news for you today. I take my power back. I will no longer tolerate being oppressed. I am asking you to break the chains now and let me go. I am suffocating. I can't breathe. Wow. Wow, Tamar, so sorry. So sorry. This is sad. When we put it to WeTV that its behavior had made Braxton suicidal, a rep told us only, we are keeping her and her family in our thoughts and prayers and joining with her fans, sending strength and healing at this difficult time. A family insider also told us that Braxton was unhappy that the network had selected Love and Hip Hop producer Mona Scott Young to produce Braxton's new show, Tamar Braxton Get Your Life. Tamar felt ambushed, said an insider. She was invited to the network to have a meeting to talk about the show and the premise of the show. And right there sitting down is Mona, the person she said she did not want to work with. When we put it to Scott Young that Braxton's family members felt that her work on the show contributed to Braxton's unhappiness in the weeks before her suicide, she responded, my thoughts and prayers are with Tamar and her family during this very difficult time. Reps for Braxton did not comment.